Anyone who wants to actually see the real foundation of Mr. Madison's and Mr. Jefferson's world needs to come into the countryside. Seeing the sights is one thing, but coming into the countryside, which was the source of their economy, is really how somebody would come to understand. And we're on the plantation of Governor James Barbour, and these are the famous Barboursville ruins. And this is a home designed by Jefferson, which was burned in 1884. And this is the site of the world famous Barboursville winery. And off in the distance, as Kyle pans around, is the Palladium, which has world-class wine, and it is something else. Any one of the wine connoisseurs can tell you Barboursville wine are among the best. And we just came over Turkey Sag Road, which gives you a deep insight into the rural nature of this world. And as Kyle said, over 200 years later, it's still a dirt road.
I can verify that.
And while we don't have horses and buggies on it, you may come across some fox hunters. And I assure you, fox hunters rule the roost around this area. We're in fox hunting territory. So if any people want to come from the big city and see what rural life in Piedmont, Virginia is like, I'd love to see them.
And Tom, tell us a little bit more about the horseback riding that could be done.
Yes, there is a gentleman here that could take you into the forests of the Southwest Mountains and show you sites that are not known by just on anyone. Even local people are not real familiar with it, but they are sites of deeds daring and vile that you could not believe. And that would be a guided horse tour on horseback up to the top of the ridge, and it takes about an hour, hour and a half, and he has more stories than I can imagine.
And as I understand it, Tom is implying that this Sag Road,
Turkey Sag Road.
the Turkey Sag Road, is literally how you take a shortcut across the mountains. And as a boy, this is how to actually be on the road that Thomas Jefferson used to ride horseback on.
Absolutely.
And so you're going to pull up to this dude ranch, whatever it is.
No, not a dude ranch. It's a working farm.
A working farm.
Working horse farm.
Then get you on a horseback, and then get you into this mountain range that people have never heard of, perhaps. They've heard of the Shenandoah and the Blue Ridge Mountains, but they haven't heard of the Southwest Mountains. And so between the two is the Piedmont, which is where both Jefferson and Madison lived. Incredible, incredible stuff.
And we've
got the man right here that has all the inside information.
And we could take Turkey Chicken Mountain over to Mr. Madison's Montpelier.
Right. So the point is, there's even more back roads that Tom knows about. He grew up in Orange.
No, but been here a while.
But been here for decades?
Yes.
All right, so he's definitely a local expert as well, not only as a tour guide, but as the historic figure that you need in Thomas Jefferson. All right, anything else, Tom?
Nope.
All right, thank you very much.